Handling grieving as a mortician and a funeral director is a bit different. We come to the conclusion that we know a lot and we see this often, so a lot of people like to think that we don't really grieve, we're used to it, we're numbed through the pain, but it's not actually true. We're just like everyone else. We get to see the process at hand, and we just know that we have to step forward with a plan for our families to help make sure this process is smooth for them as well. But at the same time, we go through that same grieving process where we might cry, we might let our head hang low, but at the end of the day, we have to make sure we lift our heads back up and wipe those tears unless someone else is going to do it for us. And we have to continue on the day and let our loved ones live on through us.
I tend to just give myself time, like I tell families, to respect the process and understand the process and get to know the process and allow myself time to do so.
I have experienced a loss like everyone else, and I feel those emotions just as everyone else does, and I just think that you allow yourself the time and space, and hopefully you have a good support system around you.
I'm big on family, so I'm big on relying on my family for emotional support. Also, it's good to indulge in self-care, exercising. I like to exercise. That's a way for me to de-stress, and then it's right back to work.
One thing that families overlook during the arrangement process is that we are truly here to honor their loved one the way they want to. And we are here from the beginning to the end as much as they need us to be.
Everything's not done in one day. It's a process itself. So up until the time of the viewing or the service itself, we have enough time to make changes, make adjustments, change things around that help benefit you in your process.
We only get to do this one time, and we don't want to do it correctly, so we don't want you to feel rushed.
I think one of the biggest pieces of information the families overlook during the arrangement process is knowing what their loved one wanted, how their loved one wanted to be celebrated. A lot of times when I meet with families, they will say, well, we don't know if my loved one wanted to be buried or cremated or no service at all. You know, so I think it's good that families talk amongst each other prior to a passing, so you can share those ideas on how you would like to be memorialized.